Wednesday gets therapized. Enid and Wednesday swap bodies in a Freaky Friday incident, and what does this have to teach us about perspective taking? Mended light. One of my favorite therapeutic exercises and life skills is perspective taking. Now, in therapy, when I mention exercise, that often takes the form of role playing. One person plays the role of the other person and vice versa. And I usually have to establish strong guidelines so they don't just do insulting impressions of one another.
Why would you do that? Stop copying me!
And if that's not working, I will often step into the role of one of the people so they can see what it looks like. In film and television, body swap stories are great for this sort of thing. The movie Freaky Friday, the original and the remake and the sequel to the remake, all do this, where you get into the shoes of another person, you live a day in their life, and it will shift your perspective on what they're going through, what they must be feeling, and how you want to approach them, perhaps with more understanding, empathy, or compassion. It helps with respect. And role play isn't necessary for this. The more you practice it, the more you can just get there in your head. But I love it, love it, love it on screen. So let's take a look at what happens between Wednesday and Enid. And my gosh, these actors are having fun. So Caitlin Nakin here, as Wednesday in Enid's body, is going to do such a great Wednesday performance. And then Jenna Ortega gets to drop the dour and sour and be Enid.
No. No, 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 no. Enid? What the hell happened to me? Why am I staring at me? Because we've somehow swapped bodies. I don't understand. We were at the graveyard, and now we're here, and now it's morning. How the hell did that happen?
You broke the Raven's gaze. Now it's playing a dirty trick.
How do we swap back?
You always think you're the smartest person in the room. I'll let you figure that one out.
Wednesday? Who are you talking to? Obviously, it's me. Keep up.
Okay, whatever you did, you need to fix it. Right freaking now.
None of this would have happened if you just left me alone.
You're seriously blaming me? I feel so cold and uncomfortable. This is probably your factory setting.
And I'm warm and clammy.
Werewolves run hot. We're hot-blooded creatures. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Watching my body contort to your emotional outbursts is making me queasy.
Nobody can see us like this, okay? We'll pretend we have a contagious disease and say we need to be quarantined. You are not walking out this door.
I'm going back to Trotwood's grave.
Wednesday? I'm scared.
You will get your body back.
Promise?
Okay, so some of you know I have a background in acting, comedy, stage performance, a little bit of independent film.
I never got your name.
Jono, like Bono with a J.
Maria! Maldita bruja!
Wish me luck. Wish the terrorists luck.
And I just love seeing these actors do this. And I know a lot of it's in the script and that there's probably some great direction going on, but how skilled are they to pull off these pitch perfect impressions of each other? And how thorough is their understanding of one another's character to be able to pull this off? Acting and performance is actually an exercise in perspective taking. Roger Ebert talked about movies as empathy generating machines. That when audiences watch a movie or a TV show, we are immersed in the experience of someone else. And that amplifies our ability to engage in perspective taking. This is one of the reasons why I love getting into movies and TV shows and books, and less so video games because I don't make time for it, but I understand there's a lot of wonderful narrative stuff going on in video games these days. And equally so, perhaps even more so for actors. I've heard any number of actors talk about when they're playing a character that's different from who they are in real life, it expands their empathy, it expands their compassion, it expands their understanding and their ability to look at what someone else is going through with sympathy for them. And this is what's going to happen for these two characters, because at this point in the series, they are losing respect, whatever respect they had, for each other's experience. More and more, Enid is seeing Wednesday as just a control freak and as detached and not caring and unfeeling. More and more, Wednesday is seeing Enid as someone who needs protection, someone who's pitiful and pathetic, and someone who is weak. That she does care for her, but like a pet. So Enid is going to lash out at Wednesday in the most Enid way possible.
Blackpink in your area. Being a bad girl, I know I am. And I'm so hot, I need a fan. I don't want a boy, I need a man. Click, clack, bada
It's so weird seeing Jenna Ortega so expressive in the context of this series. So Enid knows that everybody seeing Wednesday acting like this would humiliate Wednesday. And maybe not humiliate because Wednesday doesn't care what people think, but infuriate. Because it's inauthentic. This is not who Wednesday is.
Admit it. This is the Wednesday Addams you didn't know you needed.
And this is a bit of what I'm talking about. When we bring our preconceived notions to the perspective taking or to the role-playing exercises, we're bound to get it wrong. Because Enid isn't viewing Wednesday with compassion right now, she's using this role-playing exercise. It's magical, right? We've body swapped it. She's using it as a means to retaliate or get back. And I see this a lot in the therapy office. Before people really settle into the empathy generating power of the role-playing exercise, they will use it first for revenge. They will use it first to lash out. They will use it to demonstrate to the other person, see, this is how stupid you look or how much of a jerk you look like or this, that, or the other, instead of getting underneath the behavior to the emotion that's driving the behavior. Behaviors can be harmful. Behaviors can be unsupportive. Behaviors can even be wrong. But behaviors are generally driven by emotional motives. Wednesday's controlling behaviors push people away and hurt the people she cares about. But the emotion behind it is, I need to protect them because I care about them. Now, she doesn't trust others to take care of themselves, and that's an issue. But the emotion behind it is understandable. And I love to say that feelings are never wrong. Whatever emotion comes up for you is just information. It's just there. And looking at it without judgment, exploring it to understand it, can help us to assess, okay, are my words and behaviors supporting me in dealing with this emotion or whatever goal is tied to it? Or are my words and behaviors not helping? And of course, there's a whole adventure. This is a great episode where Wednesday in Enid's body wolfs out and becomes a werewolf and experiences how powerful it is, but also how overwhelming and hard it is, and gains a little bit of empathy for what Enid's going through, as well as realizes, oh, Enid's actually kind of a badass, and I keep underestimating her. And Enid, for her part, also gets a lens into Wednesday's home life, her family, the things that she's dealing with. And the perspective taking gained through the role-playing exercise gives them the ability to reconnect and heal what was causing division between them.
Now what? Rotwood said we had to unravel the innermost secrets of the lives we stepped into.
Fine. I'll go first. You know what I love about being Wednesday? Your fearlessness. Except for when it comes to your mom. But I get it. She can be a lot. You're afraid she'll never accept you for who you truly are. That your darkness is even too much for her to grasp. You become the disappointment she'll never want to speak of. Just like your aunt. You can feel it in your bones. That's why you push her away. But maybe she has more to teach you than you think.
The best thing about being Enid is your quiet strength. I know you think that being an alpha will mean you'll be alone again. I won't let that happen. And you need to stop trying so hard for people who don't deserve it, like Bruno, who mistook your kindness for weakness. It's not. It's your power, which I could barely handle for one night. I regret ever underestimating you.
Aw. Just in time. Sun was rising. That was close.
Oh my God. Wednesday, we're alive. Oh, I feel so warm and fuzzy.
And I feel as cold as a cadaver.
Which means I'm me and you're you.
I love this. I love the show. I especially love this episode. Lots of meat here. Have you ever engaged in a role-playing exercise in therapy or in life? And how did that go for you? Or what helps you to engage in perspective taking with the people you care about most? Let me know in the comments below. I've got an entire Wednesday Gets Therapized playlist for you to enjoy right here. The link is going to be in the description, and a video will show up on screen. So keep watching. You got time. Until next time, folks, keep shining. We need your light.